Preston is Britain's newest city. It gained its status in 2002 and has been moving from strength to strength ever since. Its university is now the 5th largest in the UK and has recently been voted the best in the North West. But whilst other parts of Preston have been on the up, it's fair to say the city has had its fair share of downs. The Tithebarn redevelopment scheme is a £700 million project aimed at improving 32 acres of Preston city centre. The proposed area borders the Ring Road to the north and stretches southwards towards Fishergate. The plans include a complete redevelopment of the markets, the creation of 100 new retail units, a new multiplex cinema, and the creation of up to 20 new restaurants, bars and clubs. However, to make space for this massive development, 25 buildings must be razed to the ground. These include established family businesses, many independently run pubs, and 3 of Preston's most popular nightclubs, PR1, Coda and The Warehouse. I spoke to Paddy, the owner of Coda, to see how he and other club owners are reacting to the development plans. I asked him whether he feels the plans will have a negative effect on Preston's nightlife.
I think it will to quite a big extent, especially if the Warehouse does end up going. PR1, obviously they've got Wes Mavis, which is the longest standing club night in Preston. With us two and the Warehouse going, then you've lost the alternative scene. Ourselves especially, we'd like to think that we'll get another premises when this place does go, because someone needs to keep it going, because we can't just have a city just full of your Tokes and Squires. We don't know at the moment if we're going to be relocated or if we're not going to be relocated. I mean, everything's up in the air. No one seems to know, are we going to be relocated within the redevelopment or somewhere else in town? Are we going to have to close down for 6 months while they build us a new premises? No one seems to know. So when you look at the shopping districts in Manchester and Liverpool, you can see how far behind we are in that sense. I mean, the university's growing year on year, so we just need the community to grow as well with it. And obviously, the more people that can be attracted to it, the more money will be going into the local community, and it can only be a good thing when all's said and done.
Not only will small businesses be affected, but also Preston's markets, the running of which will be greatly disturbed by the development. I spoke to David Bullock, the manager of Preston Markets, to see how he feels the plans will affect his traders and how they feel about the Tithebarn scheme.
I think the plans for the redevelopment in Preston are a fantastic opportunity for Preston and a fantastic opportunity for the markets. The markets will be, to be honest, will be brought right back into the centre of retailing in Preston. The general consensus from the traders in Preston, on Preston Market is they're looking forward, but they're more worried about the length of time and the delays. They again see it as a great opportunity, not just for the market, but a great opportunity for retailing in Preston. But there is this worry about the time scale. We're told the scheme will be up and running within the next 12 or 18 months. The trouble is that next 12 or 18 months keeps going on and keeps going on and keeps going on. The creation of 100 new retailers, to me, is just, I don't think they'll directly compete with the market. Market traders are competing with retailers all the time. So, no, I'm not worried about the extra 100 retailers. I think it's good for Preston. And, you know, if we can draw more people into Preston, all being well, the markets will benefit. The opposition from other towns annoys me to some degree. I can understand to some degree the fears that the Preston scheme may well draw customers away from Blackpool, from Blackburn, etc. But you know, Blackburn at the moment are going through a redevelopment of their town centre. You know, Preston's not raising any objections about the scheme in Blackburn. It's not objected to schemes in Blackpool before. You know, it's good for the North West.
After talking with both Paddy and David, I can sense a real feeling of frustration. The plans have been in talks for so long, and the final decision has just been delayed for another month. The people affected by these plans know that the positive effects the regeneration will have on the city outweigh any concerns they have. Yet you cannot help feeling sorry for those people left in a state of limbo as a council debate over the final decision. Thousands of people will gain work through the plans, leading to a very prosperous future for Preston. This is great news in the current economic climate. The plans will see Preston go through a complete rebirth. But the longer the people of Preston have to wait in a perpetual state of uncertainty, the more they will struggle. The decision needs to be made quickly so people can assess the situation they are in and take the necessary steps in securing their future.